Hey guys, welcome on into today's NBA pick video play for May 26, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 6 matchup between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors and where we feel like the better value is going to be on the over-under, with that total number receding back all the way to 212.5 points. Is by far the lowest total that we've seen in this series, and we've been seeing this total number recede a little bit over the last couple of games as this particular series out in the Western Conference has shifted more so into a half-court oriented defensive affair, with both teams taking every possession very seriously in what have been some very competitive matchups. The Houston Rockets find themselves in a pretty good spot right now. They're up 3-2 in this series, but unfortunately for them, Chris Paul suffered an injury, so that makes things a little bit tougher, but still, nonetheless, the Rockets just need to pick up one more victory over their next two outings to get to the NBA Finals and get past the Golden State Warriors, who have been the best team clearly out in the Western Conference over the past 5 years or so. So the Houston Rockets, like I said, 3-2. They've won the last two contests in a row. In those two games, the total hit well under 200 points in both of those outings. Competitive matchups, the Rockets winning in Golden State by a final of 95-92, and then in their last outing at home against Golden State by a final of 98-94. And these numbers are kind of a little bit surprising when you have two of what has been the best offensive teams in the NBA all year. The Rockets, second in the league, averaging 112.5 points per contest. You compare that over to the Golden State Warriors, who average 113.5 points per game, and also a separation from what we had been seeing through the first 3 games in this series. And through the first 3 games, it was one team separating, getting a good cushion, and putting up a lot of points, carrying the action offensively. We saw that with Golden State putting up 119 and 126 points respectively in games 1 and 3, and the Rockets putting up 127 in game 2. Now, like I said, we have been seeing more defensive-oriented matchups over the last couple of contests, but I don't think this is necessarily a trend that is a lock-in and gonna see throughout the rest of how things play out here in the Western Conference Finals. The Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors, when you add up what they average offensively throughout the course of the year, you get 226 points, which is quite a bit higher than this 212.5 total that we're seeing in this matchup. Even if you add up what they averaged defensively, you have the Rockets at 104 points per contest, the Golden State Warriors at about 108. So when you add those two up, you get right around to where this total is. So if they just match their defensive numbers, then we would hit right around at where this total is. But again, guys, like I said, with that total coming down so significantly from where we had been seeing it, it's really about 10 or so points less than those first few games that we saw. And then even from that Game 5 matchup, it's still about 7 or so less points than that. So with that being the case, even with this series, like I said, going in a more defensive direction, it does feel like we're getting pretty good value on the over side of things, with the lower number coming in here at 212.5. So that's where we're going to side for today's over-under pick, going over 212.5 points. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description. Subscribe for more, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.